Love is not about possession. It's about appreciation. When you learn to value her uniqueness and cherish her for who she truly is, you unlock the door to her heart. 1. Stay purpose-driven. Problem. When you don't have a clear purpose, life can feel stagnant. You wake up every day without direction, just drifting through the motions, without something meaningful to work toward. You may feel unmotivated, frustrated, or even anxious. This lack of drive not only affects your life, but it also impacts your relationships. Women are naturally attracted to men who know where they're going. If you're unsure of your path, it can come off as aimless or overly dependent on her for your sense of identity, which is a major turnoff. When you lack purpose, it shows in how you carry yourself. You might start seeking validation from others to fill that void, constantly needing reassurance or attention. But confidence isn't built from outside approval, it comes from within, from knowing you're on a meaningful path. Quote, "A man without a purpose is like a ship without a sail." Anonymous. This quote captures the essence of what it means to live without direction. Without a purpose, you drift, and when you drift, it's hard to inspire or attract anyone, let alone someone who admires strength and focus. Advice. To change this, the first step is to find your why, the reason that gets you up in the morning with energy and drive. It doesn't have to be grand, but it has to matter to you. Maybe it's advancing in your career, building a skill, or even working toward personal growth. Once you've identified that purpose, set clear goals and work toward them daily. Purpose isn't about being busy. It's about knowing where you're headed and staying committed to it. When you live with purpose, you're no longer chasing external validation. Instead, you're focused on improving yourself, and that's what naturally attracts others. Women notice men who have something going on in their lives, who are passionate and driven, because it shows you confident in who you are, and that's the real key to attraction. 2. Be present, not preoccupied. Problem. Ever been on a date where you were physically there, but your mind was somewhere else, thinking about work, your phone, or what to say next? You're nodding along, but you're not really there. Women notice this. When you're distracted or not fully engaged, it makes her feel like you're not interested, or worse, that you don't value her time. And this doesn't just apply to dates. In any interaction, if you're constantly preoccupied, you come off as disinterested, and that weakens your connection. Being present is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to show respect and build attraction. If you can't give someone your full attention, you're sending the message that they aren't important to you. This can quickly push people away, especially someone you're trying to build a relationship with. Quote, "The most precious gift we can offer anyone is our attention." Thich Nhat Hanh. This quote nails it. Giving someone your full, undivided attention is a rare and valuable thing. In a world full of distractions, being truly present stands out in a big way. Advice. To fix this, start by practicing mindfulness in your daily life. When you're with someone, be with them. Put your phone away, make eye contact, and actively listen to what they're saying. It's not about waiting for your turn to talk, it's about really hearing and understanding them. When you engage this way, the conversation becomes more meaningful, and they'll feel genuinely valued. And being present doesn't mean you have to say all the right things or make frissa with fancy words. It's about making her feel like, in that moment, she's the only person that matters. Then that's incredibly attractive. Not only does it deepen your connection, but it also shows confidence, because a confident man doesn't need to fill the silence or check out. He's comfortable being fully there. 3. Maintain mystery. Problem. Have you ever found yourself oversharing or revealing too much, too soon, in a relationship? When you lay everything out on the table right away, you remove the sense of discovery that makes getting to know someone exciting. If she knows everything about you within the first few dates, where's the intrigue? By revealing too much, you lose the mystery, and often, the attraction fades along with it. Women enjoy the journey of gradually uncovering who you are, and when that process is rushed, the relationship can feel flat and predictable. When you don't maintain a sense of mystery, you risk becoming an open book too soon. It can come across as desperate or like you're trying too hard to be liked. Attraction often thrives on curiosity, and if you give everything away immediately, there's no room left for her to wonder, to be intrigued, or to want to learn more about you over time. Quote, "Mystery creates wonder, and wonder is the basis of man's desire to understand." Neil Armstrong. This quote perfectly captures why mystery is important. Without it, there's no spark, no sense of excitement that keeps people coming back to learn more. Advice. To maintain mystery, take your time in sharing your story. You don't need to tell her everything about your life on the first date or the first week. Let things unfold naturally. Be open, but keep certain details to yourself until the moment is right. This doesn't mean being secretive, it means being selective. Share parts of yourself as trust and connection build over time. Additionally, lead with your actions rather than constantly talking about yourself. Show her who you are by the way you live and the way you treat her. By letting her discover you gradually, you keep things exciting and leave room for curiosity. Mystery is about pacing, and when done right, it makes the relationship feel like an unfolding adventure, which keeps the attraction alive. 4. Control your reactions. Problem. Think about the last time you lost your temper or reacted impulsively in a tough situation. How did it make you feel afterward? Losing control of your emotions can quickly damage your relationships. Whether it's getting frustrated over small things, letting someone else's behavior get under your skin, or overreacting to bad news, a lack of emotional control shows insecurity and instability. Women pick up on this. If you can't handle stress or difficult moments calmly, it can make you seem unreliable or unpredictable, and that's a huge red flag. When you don't control your reactions, you let external situations dictate your mood. If something goes wrong, it can ruin your entire day, and that shows a lack of emotional strength. Emotional maturity isn't about never getting upset, it's about how you handle those emotions when they come. And when you show you can stay cool under pressure, it builds trust and respect. Quote, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. This ancient wisdom still holds true today. Life will throw challenges your way, but how you choose to respond is what defines your character and ultimately, your attractiveness. Advice. The key to controlling your reactions is taking a moment to pause before you respond. When something frustrating or unexpected happens, take a deep breath and assess the situation before acting. This brief pause allows you to respond with clarity instead of emotion. Practice staying calm in smaller, everyday situations, whether it's a rude comment, a bad day at work, or a minor inconvenience, so you can handle bigger challenges with grace. Another useful technique is to put things in perspective. Ask yourself, will this matter in a week, in a month? Often the answer is no, and that helps you avoid overreacting in the moment. Emotional control doesn't mean bottling up your feelings, it means channeling them constructively. By showing you can stay composed, you'll come across as someone who's confident and in control of his life, which is incredibly attractive. 5. Don't seek validation. Problem. Ever find yourself constantly looking for approval from others, especially from women? Maybe you're always asking if she likes you, fishing for compliments, or getting anxious when you don't get a quick reply. This constant need for validation can make you seem insecure, and insecurity is one of the biggest turnoffs. When you seek approval from others, you're giving away your power and letting someone else define your worth. This comes across as needy and dependent, and it can quickly drain the attraction in a relationship. If you rely on others to feel good about yourself, it sends the message that you lack confidence. Instead of being self-assured, you're waiting for someone else to tell you you're good enough. The truth is, if you're constantly seeking validation, it shows that you don't trust in your own value, and that makes it hard for others to believe in you too. Quote, your worth is not determined by your net worth. Anonymous. This quote highlights an important lesson. Your value isn't based on